You're listening to Bionicle Commentary Central, your central location for Bionicle and brick-based discussion. It is Wednesday, October 5th, and you're listening to episode 72 of the BCC podcast,
where we are anticipating a Category 4 hurricane.
Yes, we are. It's true. Speaking of that, joining me today is Leo and Mace too. Actually, both of you guys.
Yeah, both the Floridians right
in
here.
Line of fire for the Hurricane Matthew.
It's already hit my house just a little bit.
It hasn't.
I mean,
it hasn't hit that far. It's just
some
rain, right?
Some rain got me today.
Just light rain.
Some rain.
Yeah, light rain.
It'll come in heavier in the afternoon tomorrow.
But I blame Matthew.
Isn't it? Is the bulk of it supposed to hit Friday? Isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Hopefully you don't lose a roof.
Hopefully not. The roof can go as long as the electricity stays.
I mean, you guys aren't that close to the coast, are you?
Nah.
No.
And I got a concrete house. It'll last.
But yeah, you guys will be lucky if you have power by the time this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping the power will stay long enough for me to upload my audio.
Ooh, yeah. Better. Yeah,
well, make sure you do it tonight then.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
This could very well be your last podcast, Leo.
It could be.
Dun, dun, dun.
Of course, it could be any of our last podcasts. We could walk outside a room and get hit by a bus.
True.
We could.
If your room is connected to the front door, that is. If I walk out my room, I'm walking out into the living room.
Interestingly, about last night I was in a call with some friends, and we were discussing politics. But then, as I was about to say something, everyone else cut out from the call and was dropped. It was really creepy.
Weird.
Sounds like the NSA is onto you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Be careful you don't get audited more heavily.
If anything's going to get us audited, it's going to be this podcast.
By the end, I'm sure it will.
Anyway, tonight, you'll notice we have a lighter cast yet again. Ford is sick again, and Glenda is not here. But Leo is back, and Mace got some good internet.
Somehow-ish
tonight.
Yes, I had to delete many things from my computer, and I honestly don't know why it's working today.
So we've got the north to south cast here tonight.
Yes.
The entire... everyone else is on the eastern seaboard, aren't they?
Yep.
Right now.
I mean, you guys are kind of on the eastern seaboard. Florida's kind of off on its own. Another thing, it's also the Peninsula podcast.
That's right.
Huh. So, anyway, we will be doing something I've wanted to do for a while. The top 5 Biotube series countdown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, of all of us on the podcast, me and Leo are probably the most avid watchers of Biotube. Isn't that correct, Leo?
Yeah, probably.
Some people don't watch almost anything.
I don't watch YouTube. I really don't. I don't watch YouTube anymore.
You just play Lego Dimensions.
You should, Mace.
Yeah, I play Dimensions, and I watch...
watching more, Mace.
I should. I've been meaning to get back into Good Mythical Morning for one. I should.
Good Mythical Morning, is that on your top 5 Biotube shows?
Oh, I wish. That'd be easy. But no, there's no Bionicle at all. Just two...
There's no Bionicle at all on your list?
Weirdo. Oh, no. I have a list of 3 that I watch, but not 5.
So, Mace, instead of yours being a top 5, yours is a list of the 3 you've seen.
Yes, 3 I've seen. That basically summed up my experience.
I'm interested to see what Leo's will be compared to mine. Some people probably know some theme in mine, but Leo watches some other types of series. And I only really watch the comedy-type series on Biotube.
Me too.
I'm not much into the action or story-driven things because most of the stories aren't that great, honestly.
True.
Like fan fiction.
Oh dear.
It is fan fiction.
Isn't it all?
Yes, it's all fan fiction.
But fan fiction. That's the kind
But, you know, the satire type fan fiction is better than serious fan fiction.
Yes, because it's hard to tell a serious story. It's hard, period. It's hard to tell one well. So, there aren't very many that are told well.
But not that it's not hard to do comedy well either, and that's why this list is very exclusive.
Yes.
Exclusive, huh? So, are we going to talk about how we arrived at our lists?
Sure, you can explain that, Leo.
All right. Well, for myself, I wrote down lists of all the prominent series that I could think of. You know, of course, the Collix and Davin, totally original show.
I've seen a little of that a couple, 4 years ago.
Was it out 4 years ago? How old is the Callan and David show at this point?
I don't know. Didn't it come out in 2013? I don't know.
I gotta look this up.
Around the same time as Mata, but you also have stuff like the Skakti Life from the defunct CBW YouTube
See,
channel.
I never saw much of the Skakti Life. He said it was re-uploaded, but I haven't gotten around to seeing it yet. All I knew is on the botched custom Bionicle wiki channel.
Then there's also stuff like Play Stipling's 30-minute mock challenge that I compiled and took into consideration. And of course, in the Invictus analysis.
So yeah, the criteria for this is any media-based Bionicle show. It doesn't count podcasts.
Discounting lengthy discussion type things.
Yeah, anything that you actually need to see the video for counts. And, well, I guess some podcasts make you concentrate on pictures, but we're not counting those.
And I also wasn't counting
the first Callan and Davix episode came out July 5th, 2013.
Oh, it was 13.
Okay, so it's 3 years ago. That's what I meant.
3.5 about.
Yes, so I was close. I was pretty close. It was almost 4 years.
So if people are wondering why, I don't know, I guess I have Play Stipling's series into consideration, it's because it's not so much just your average review thing or build challenge thing. He also has somewhat of a narrative in it, and he has plans behind it. Although you can't really say that with the Invictus analysis, but or eBay Today, but they're both based around Bionicle in some form capacity that wasn't exclusively discussion based.
Yep. Plus, it's still a show. That's the thing about those things too. Is they're still shows. They're like TV show type things.
But not to spoil my number one pick. My number one is
don't spoil it.
Based,
don't spoil it. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't. We can't. Remember Ford on top 5 worst CCBS sets. Didn't he spoil his twice?
I don't know.
I believe so because someone
it was
said
at least
his
once. Yeah, and then he gave another.
Yeah.
We can't do that again.
But
and then Clendam made one up.
The Superman. There's a lot.
There is no Superman.
That was one of the most ridiculous things that's ever happened on this podcast.
Yeah.
She literally made up a set on the spot just to justify her list.
When I listened to that, I don't know. What were you people doing without me?
Oh, I forgot you weren't there for that, were you, Leo?
No.
Was that during your hiatus when we fired you?
Yes.
Or it was? How long was that?
It was wow, that was 8 weeks ago, maybe more. Maybe less, maybe less. I am bad at time. I'm very bad at time judgment, but yeah, I think it was around that time.
Let's get to it.
Oh, yes.
We're going to start with number 5. Leo, would you like me to go first, or would you like to go first?
You go first.
Who goes first? I go first, you go first?
You go first. I need a voice filter that's unnecessary.
All right. For number 5 on my list, I have the Invictus analysis. Great reaction, guys.
This one I have not seen.
I've seen every episode.
You haven't seen the Invictus analysis? The Invictus analysis is great. Tenebrae Invictus is a really witty guy.
He just came back today.
Yeah, I heard about that. I have not seen anything about it, but
he left when Bionicle began, and he came back right after it ended. So
see, I wasn't following TTV when he was still there. Honestly, I went back. Well, of course, the last episode of the Invictus analysis came out. Actually, well, Bionicle G2 was going on, right?
I think so. Early 2015.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, even though that one's honestly not my favorite, it's probably the weakest of them, but the Invictus analysis is really hilarious. And one of my favorite episodes is the Invictus analysis on the Toa Builder.
I really
I
like
did
the one
see
about the
part of that
Matanui online game too,
Oh. Oh yeah.
with the
But-
Templar Knights.
Just the stuff that the thing is, he sounds like almost serious throughout the entire thing.
My
Uh-huh.
third
And some
biological grandmother.
Even though
It's
that's
just
physically
jokes like that.
impossible.
And if you read the comments in this video, it seems like everyone takes them so seriously.
I know some people
Uh-huh,
take them
uh-huh.
seriously. It's so ridiculous, but that's part of the fun. But yeah, it's just a great show. It really deserved a spot on my list. It was in the days before TTV was all high quality, so the only thing they could do to make a good show is be witty.
Wit.
So, Leo, what do you have for number 5?
Number 5, I have Larnu Works, Gakko, and Rio, including Alpha
Gakko
and
and Rio.
Classic.
Gaku and Rio only made my honorable mentions, but it was high up there. There's some good stuff in Gaku and Rio, but there's some more stuff that, I don't know, I was kind of bored during certain parts of Season 1.
Well, yeah, the hoverboard episode isn't all that gripping.
I did never finish the hoverboard
You never
episode.
finished hoverboard.
No. I'm like 7 minutes in, I was done.
Oh. But I know this isn't Larnu's favorite, because I think he said this in your interview with him. But he doesn't like the Riot in River City part 1 and 2.
Oh, I
Whichever
like those,
was the
though,
classic
just because
climax,
it was...
yeah. I like those too, just because of the sheer absurdity of the events happening.
Oh, I forgot my favorite character's name again, though. Who was it?
What describe him?
He's the Blue Rakshi guy.
Blue Rock Sheet.
The one that Larny told me no one liked him, but he's my favorite character.
Why am I forgetting him too? Oh,
I've never seen it, so I can't help.
Is it like Sadak? I know.
Sarak and Garrick.
Yeah, Garrick. That was his name.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, he's my favorite character by far.
Yeah. Once you get that assonance in, it's easy to remember.
Well, one of my favorite episodes was the Hungarian Needle Mouse,
Which will
is
never be completed.
finished.
Just like Quest for Copeak.
Yep. Copeak and the Needle Mouse are all in the same place. Needle Mouse is like one of my favorite Biotube in-jokes, though. Because, like, around here, whenever we're referencing something that's just never going to happen, it's a Hungarian Needle Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad he did that epilogue episode, because the last episode originally wasn't that great.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll ever actually make the movie. I'm leaning towards no.
We'll see. We shall see. But if he doesn't...
Oh, speaking of We Shall See in Biotube, I don't think this series made either of our top 5s. Is Jivik Part 3 ever going to come out? Because I remember he said 1 month. If it doesn't come out, it's being shelved.
we will never see the conclusion.
I never... I guess I didn't see it come out, so I guess it's never coming out.
Yeah. But that's the nice thing with Gakko and Rio. Even without the movie, you still have some sense of completion, which is not something that happens very often for a Biotube series.
Yep. All right. Mace, you don't have a number 5. Like you said, you only watched 3. I can't find anything on Jevik on YouTube, so... Number 4.
I have an honorable mention.
My number 4 is The Chronicles of Jaller.
You see, I never watched that.
You never watched The Chronicles of Jaller?
No.
Leo!
Even I've watched that
The
one.
Chronicles of Jaller is a classic. It's like the black and white movies of Biotube.
Well, when I think of black and white movies of Biotube, I think of the 3:9 aspect ratio.
I think the original Chronicles of Jaller
music,
were in those.
mediocre
Mac
rock
2D,
music.
the Bionic Man.
Rainbow
Okay,
filter.
the thing, the Chronicles of Jaller gets at its best, I think. Whoa, the first Chronicles of Jaller came out 9 years ago.
9 years.
Wow. Yeah, 9 years.
Wow.
Anyway,
I was not watching it back then.
It gets way better after he drops the Chronicles of Jaller. Around Jaller Awakens is, I think, where it starts getting really good. But Leo, you never watched it. We gotta go, Leo, sometime we gotta go through and watch Jaller. It's so good. Even Klenda has seen Jaller.
Even I've seen a few.
Why? So why have you not seen Jaller, Leo?
I don't know, because I'm lazy.
They're only like a couple minutes each episode, and there's tons of episodes.
Yeah, but I can't even remember the guy's name.
It's Joller.
Jowler?
That's
Just
Yep,
Jowler?
that's it. That's the channel name.
Jowler. Jowler.
Jowl 9000.
Farewell from the Gang was released almost 4 years ago. But it's one of my favorite Biotube series. The humor is really just weird and offbeat, and it's exactly my style. All right, Leo, what do you have for number 4?
For number 4, I have a mini-series that actually just came to its conclusion. This is actually a crossover between Maniamax 1613 and Shade 2800, which is Legacy of Vengeance.
So tell me a bit about that, because I've not seen it.
Okay, so I forget how many years ago it was, but Shade 2800 is a Biotuber who started out with, your textbook Biotube stuff, text videos with rock music, and Bionicle soundtrack.
Old school textbook Biotube stuff.
Yeah, and that was season 1 of his series, and it revolves around it's essentially a continuation / soft reboot of the Bionicle story. Although his version of the Great Beings involves a pantheon of heavenly beings and hellish great beings.
Huh.
But you don't really learn about that until the end of season 1.
Then spoiler alert.
Season 2 is when he actually gets voices.
Is this... I know I saw one episode of one of these. It was like in an attic.
Maybe.
Does this one have an attic?
He films all over his house.
I might have seen an episode of this then.
But it has a lot of lore, and it's overly complex, and it takes a lot to follow it, so it's perfect for Bionicle fans.
Yeah,
And
just
then
like the
Manimax
real thing.
1613's his series is, well, Larnu put it best in his Truth About Biotubers Volume 3, Dragon Ball Z plus Bionicle.
Man, it takes like 20 episodes to tell one battle on that show.
If you want to see a good fight, a stop-motion fight, you watch his series.
You know who has... Remember the Borak guy who had like really, really good animation?
The Borak Man? Or...
Yeah. What was his channel?
I forget. I just remember.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the one with
I
the
know what you're
Glatorian
talking
fight?
about. With the Glatorian and the Borak and the Tanak Va and...
I'm still lost.
Hey,
but
I'm trying to see if I can find it.
But back on topic, those two...
yeah, the Borak Man, I found it.
They actually had a suggestion from a mutual fan of theirs that they do a crossover, so they did. It's non-canon to both their universes, but it features some pretty cool fight scenes, and you have characters that you think who would win in a fight, and you have a giant... Well, one guy with a mech beats up a toe of Shadow. The effects aren't that consistent because they both filmed them separately and then smash them up together. But it's pretty good.
Right. So, number 3. For my number 3, I have one of my all-time favorite series that is dead. On eBay Today.
Oh, yes, on eBay Today.
On eBay Today is a classic.
Hello,
Ben
everybody, and
Ben
welcome.
is like
I have
most witty
on
guy
eBay
on
Today.
TTV. But even the great thing about this series is you can show it to people who are not into Bionicle at all, and they'll still find it funny.
Yes.
I've seen like 10
It's
or 20
just-
of those. They're great. Like, seriously.
There's not... I don't think there is 10 or 20 of them.
No, I think there's only 13.
That's it?
And the last one LJ
Wow.
did.
So I've seen almost all of them then.
Which, that was a really... Never mind. I don't know where I'm going with that. That last one always confused me, though. Because you didn't know if the series was really over or not at that point.
Well, Ven came on and said, it's canceled. The truth is, LJ, it's over.
There was one, the secret on eBay Today episode that happened in 2014. You remember that one? I think it's 2014.
No.
On the podcast, the TDV podcast. Because when the message boards got up, the topic on
Oh,
eBay Today, like right now. And
I
then
remember
Ben
the
read
topic.
through...
Oh, yeah.
Ben did a few of them
I remember that.
on the podcast.
I remember that.
The topic on eBay Today, like right now, is about the closest thing you'll find to the show anymore.
Yep.
I really wish he would bring it back, but it's not gonna happen.
He already has another series. The Mock Spotlight.
I just don't like the Mock Spotlight as much. He's not as harsh with it, so he's not as funny. Ben recently did the top 10 Mixels video, which was so funny because he could say whatever he wanted about the Mixels and not worry about offending people.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, he knows people's mocks.
Yeah.
And so I haven't seen an episode of that in months.
Well, you should at least see. Do you ever watch it when he reviews LJ's creations?
No.
Oh, you should.
I guess I should, because he's going to be more harsh with LJ, isn't he?
Yes. In terms of appearance, this mock receives a 0 out of 5. It's trash.
Okay, I'll have to watch those then. Trying to find the playlist for on eBay today.
It's in there somewhere.
Oh, look, let's play Bionicle Maze of Shadows with Elena and LJ. That ain't anyone's listed.
You know, I watched one episode of that.
You did?
Yeah.
I
don't
like have
remember
never
any
seen
of
any
it,
TTV stuff with Elena in it.
You what?
I've never seen anything TTV with Elena in it.
I think that's by design. If you watch the old podcasts, well, listen to them.
I see. On Air is on here before on eBay today. Oh, there it is. On eBay today. There is 11 episodes of it. Sort of. One of them is Ven's eBay packages arrive.
I remember
So
that.
10.
Yeah.
All right, Leo, what do you have for number 3?
Number 3, I'm sure, is a favorite we can all agree on. Reviving Bionicle.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
yes. Reviving Bionicle is amazing. I finished it recently.
Yes.
I'll talk more about it later.
That's basically the only one I've been following the entire time.
I only knew about the GIF for a long time. I didn't know where it came
The
from.
Hail
Leo,
Denmark
remember
GIF?
how I found it? I asked you where the Hail Denmark GIF came from, Leo, and that's how I found the series.
Huh. That's interesting.
Mace, what do you have for number 3?
Oh, we're not going to talk
For
about
number 3,
Yeah,
I
but
had
later we'll talk
those
about it.
TTV top 10 videos. I think it's a
Ah.
fun
TTV
way
top
to see a
10.
little bit about each subject, like top 10 villains, top 10 various sets. It's a fun way to
It's
see
better than
see
Watch
little
Mojo.
things. Oh, yes, yes. It
Too bad it's
is.
not about Bionicle anymore and probably never will be.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Rip.
top 10. In pieces.
All right. Number 2. For my number 2, I have Bionicle NP's Bionicle G2 skits.
Well, imagine that. So do I.
Well, they're really good.
Yes,
It's
they
like
are.
Bionicle NP
I haven't
should be
seen
writing
any
for
of 'em.
TV shows and cartoons and stuff. He's that good. Leo,
Wow.
you've worked with him before, haven't you?
In the Vegas of capacities, I just voiced Velika in the Ignition.
So you never actually talked to anyone.
No.
It's weird. I'm having trouble.
It was all
finding
very
his
hush
channel.
hush.
You didn't tell me about it when it was happening.
I did when it came out.
Yeah, you told me when it came out, but you didn't tell me when it was happening.
You still
Alright,
need to get him on for an interview.
Yeah, I
Yes,
sent him a
yes.
request for one. I never heard back.
Aw.
So
He's probably busy
the
doing
offer is out
coursework.
there. Yeah, the offer is out there. He's welcome to come on for an interview whenever he chooses to do so. Mace, what do you have for number 2?
My number 2 is the recap review. A lot of my classic Bionicle sets I only got because I watched them on that first. It has a special place in my Bionicle collection heart. That's
Oh,
where
what
I
show?
saw the recap reviews from TTV.
Oh, the recap reviews.
Yes.
Oh, recap reviews.
Mm-hmm. That's where I first saw Toa Madanui and I think the Accelera T9 and a lot of other ones. The Manus Crabs, basically some of my favorite sets in my collection.
Yeah, that's right. I remember when you got those.
Oh yeah, I remember when you got the manas too. How much did you pay for those?
I think it was 40, 50, I think, something like that.
Okay, that's better. It was something I feel like you paid a ton for. Was it the Toa Madanui set you paid like a
That's the
ridiculous
one
amount
I
for?
paid a ridiculous amount for. Yes.
Yeah.
I paid
I
like
don't
I think it was $100. Yeah,
Is
I think
it
it was
cheaper to get the
$100.
Toa Matanui set itself than just buy the Gold Mask of Life separately?
I can't find it's not on Bricklink right now.
Well, $100
So,
was the cheapest I had ever seen him, which is why I had to scoop him up. I've never seen him cheaper than that before.
I'd pay like $10 for the golden Nika on Bricklink, but no one is putting it out there.
That's because they all want it.
Yes.
It is precious
Yes,
to
I
them.
want it too. Alright, looking back, Kai, the reason I stopped talking about Bionicle NP so soon is because I wanted to reference his video list. The G2 series was long, actually. It was about 35 episodes overall.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta watch that. I have to watch that.
It has a strange continuity to it.
It does, which is what I really like.
You can jump in at any point, though, really.
Yeah. It's something I've been doing with my videos. Our videos. Because our channel does, our stop motions do have continuity.
In a very
They're all in
strange
the
way.
same
Some
universe.
people say.
And I work very hard to make sure they don't contradict each other.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do contradict each other, then you
Blame
can bet
Vega.
there's a reason behind it.
Probably my favorite arc in the Bionicle NP's Bionicle G2 series has to be Kulta, Quest the Clown, and I. That was the pinnacle.
But I really like what he's been doing with the 2016 stuff.
Yeah, his retelling of the G2 story's just been great. I can't wait for like the next season. He's currently taking a break from it for Ignition Part 2.
Ignition 2, yeah. I'm hoping I get to voice in that again. That'd be cool.
I almost wish he didn't do that though, because I just want more Bionicle G2 stuff.
We want to see what
so
happens
good.
with Pohatu.
I know.
When he's mourning over the loss of Kopaka.
Spoil that. I can't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Spoiler alert.
I don't think anyone heard that. Don't listen to that part too closely, everyone.
At least everyone knows that Kopaka can cut through thick ice. Wow.
Oh, well, there's just so many the personalities he gives to all the Toa, like Pohatu and the Green Goblin.
Yes.
This isn't spoilers for it because it's all in the thumbnail, but
Brown Poblin.
and it's just I don't even know what his process for writing
Tahu,
this
you
stuff
must
is.
end your mad lust for power.
Honestly, I don't get half the references he shoves into these things either because there's so many of them.
There's a lot of obscure Crash Bandicoot references.
Yeah, I figured a lot of them were Crash. Crash Bandicoot, that has like the weirdest cult following. But yeah, I so recommend this series to anyone. It's great.
Then I'll have to watch it.
Something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. This is probably one of my favorite episodes he's done, but it's that episode where he gets all his villains together and they go to hunt down the remains of the elemental creatures.
Oh, where the stars
Yes.
and the Moaka cat get together?
Yes.
Oh.
I'd trade all the
Oh,
gold
yeah.
that we have reaped. Dun,
And that was
dun, dun,
that's
dun.
how on top of things. I was surprised he's released these things consistently for a long time. I'm honestly impressed at how he's able to get them out like that.
Yeah.
That's-
I wish I could do that.
All right, so that was everyone's number 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
We're going to
it
give
was.
an honorable mention.
Yes. Let's go to honorable mentions.
I have one.
What's your honorable? Wait, you only had 3 on your list, Mace.
Yes, but this one isn't technically a Biotube series at all, so...
Oh, what is it?
Vrano, do you know that guy?
Oh, yes.
I'm a big fan of his videos, but none of them are an actual series, so I couldn't include him. But that one animated video with Kopaka and Pohatu has been... that I really like that.
Wait,
I'd like to do something like
Kopaka and
that.
Pohatu?
You don't know that? The something drifts.
Yeah, something in the drift.
Oh, the drifts. Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah.
Very good. He's literally a video inspiration for me.
He's been doing some Godzilla stuff recently.
Yes.
Really just test animations. I wonder what he's building up to.
Yeah. He's done a couple of other Bionicle things, like this little video with Pohatu washing up on shore and reassembling
Oh,
himself.
yes, I saw that, like, the bird picks at his lungs.
Yes. And then he did this one showcasing the mask powers in stop motion. And anyway, I
not
really
seen
like
that
his
one, I don't
videos.
Yeah.
I really like his videos. So he's my honorable mention, even though he doesn't count on the list because he doesn't have a series
part.
Yes, he doesn't. He's not a series. He's a man. I
For
think.
my honorable mentions, I have Callan and Davix,
It's the
Mata,
Callan
and Gakko and Rio, like I mentioned earlier. You see, a lot of people don't like Callan and Davix, but that was like one of the first Biotube shows I had to. It's a decent show.
I enjoyed
still.
it. I like Bio Shorts better. Well, now let me rephrase that. I like the Bio Shorts finale better,
I miss Jeb.
where everyone was murdered.
I miss Jeb. That's my problem with Callan and Davix, is Jeb is hardly in it. Or is it Jep? I forgot. What's his name?
Jep.
It's been years since I've seen it. I can't remember.
Oh, the Taraga?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Taraga.
Jep.
Jep, okay. Yes, he was my favorite character, but he's gone now.
Gone forever.
Mata was good too.
Yeah.
Again, nothing particularly stands out about Mata to me, is why I didn't make my top 5 list, but it's a very good, solid show.
Yeah, it is. I considered it.
That's the thing. Even though Callan's videos, none of them made him to my top list. His classic stuff, though, I still do hold in high esteem.
Mm-hmm.
That moment when you doubt your grammar.
Well, for my honorable mention, Mace mentioned this earlier, the recap reviews
Yes.
from TTV.
Recap reviews.
No.
They didn't make my honorable mention list just because don't get me wrong, they're great, but I don't enjoy reviews all that much.
Maybe it's just because I like them because of the skits.
Yeah, the skits are good, but I'm not going to rate the entire show despite skits.
But then there's also the
Yeah.
overviews that he does. Like, still one of my favorite videos of the series is the Golden Years overview.
I can't wait until after this season he does the entire
Yes.
collection overview.
The entire G1 run. Although
Wonder how he's going to do that.
he says he's already filmed it.
Well, no,
With
and
a
after
few
the entire
hours.
G1 run, he can just do the entire Bionicle.
He said he
run.
wasn't going to do that on the live stream.
Well, he might get desperate eventually, because what's LG going to do after 2009?
Exo
There's no more
Force.
Bionicle sets.
Exo Force.
Did he say that?
It's been thrown around. I'm not sure if it's serious or not.
But even if he
Doesn't
does,
sound serious.
there's only like 20, 30 sets tops in Ecto Force. They only had 3 years.
Well, yeah.
Maybe he'll do Ninjago. I don't know.
If he does Ninjago, he'll never run out.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
an evergreen.
He'd
now.
have to change his entire format for doing system stuff, though.
That's true.
Wonder if he'll ever do Star Wars. I doubt it.
Oh. He'd never... There's no way to run out of content with Star Wars. They roll out like 20 new sets a year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the construction Star Wars.
Oh, okay, yes.
Rip.
Okay. In pieces.
Ford was here. He was going
Alright.
to talk about his new Star Wars construction set. But that
Yeah.
does it for honorable mentions.
Yes.
So, it is time for our number 1 slot. And Leo, I'm going to let you go first
All
this
right.
time.
For number 1, I have Bionicle Autopsy, the show where Vardaran cuts through Bionicle piece by piece.
Bionicle Autopsy.
Now
Yes,
I have
Bionicle
seen
Autopsy
a
is a
number
very
of
good
those.
show. I'll let you explain why you like it, and then I'll explain why it's not on my list.
Why it's not on your list? Okay. Well, it's just that Vardaran himself, he's really professional in this series, and he makes me think about the theme in a different light, especially the What Made Bionicle So Special video that he did. I think that's my favorite one. That was the one Christian Faber commented on.
I like you killed Bionicle just because of all the people it ticked off.
But I guess, well, now that Bionicle's over again, there's still room for more episodes.
That's true.
You know, he just takes a concept and he runs with it. And that's essentially what it is, and I like that.
See, I really like the series, but here's a few reasons why it didn't make my list. The first reason is because it's been very inconsistent about when it comes out.
True, but so
And
have a lot of
that's
things.
by design. Yeah, that's, not the only reason. Second, like I said, the serious stuff just doesn't catch my eyes as much as comedic stuff.
I see that.
So, because I don't really rewatch Bionicle Autopsy. I watch it once and I'm kind of done with it.
I rewatch it.
it. With other things like On eBay, I've watched On eBay Today maybe 4 times now. That's just how much I like it. And again, I watched Invictus Analysis again just the other night while I was making this list. Now I was like, I don't even remember half these jokes. There's so much in it. So that's, again, I have great respect for the series, but it did not make my top 5 list.
Part of it may also be his use of nostalgic music manipulates my emotions. But
All right, Mace, what do you have for number 1?
Number 1 would be Reviving Bionicle. It is
That's
a
what I have
riot.
too.
oh, so it's not Bionicle the vlog series?
No. No.
Shout
You
out!
mean like,
shout out
where
to
the
40
first
and
half
L.
of the series you can't even hear Ford talking?
Shout out to Ford.
That's the thing about
You're
Ford's
still a good
old
man, Ford. You're still a good man.
series. I could not understand what they were saying for the first half of the series. He was so quiet.
I could understand him.
You could?
Yeah.
Maybe, let me
Are we gonna
Whoa.
watch it live?
go at 40 and self-mock review. Ford has changed so much.
Now he does Galador reviews.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying, I guess I wanted to go back and see Minogue, my experience. I remember when that came out.
We need to get him on more stuff after he finishes those.
Yes.
Yeah, he already voices good guy. Which will be coming up in something else.
Yeah, this is like extremely quiet.
His good guy voice is good.
It sounds like Ford is whispering into the microphone. That's how quiet it is. I mean, again, it was good once I could hear what they were saying, but
No, I haven't seen that video series yet.
anyway, but Reviving Bionicle.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost, it's so good to the point where it's like one of my favorite things ever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I watched all of
The
it
voices probably make it.
at work. And I usually don't
The
watch
voices
anything.
are like very off-putting at first for me, but then I get so used to them, like they almost seem like the way things should be.
The voices honestly are the reason why I find it funny.
That is Tahoe's
You know,
voice. Forever. No question for
The
me.
humor is just so good.
And I can't
in
imagine
Reviving
good guys sounding any other way.
I know, I
I know.
can't either.
And of course, Hail Denmark. He has all these.
Yes.
He has
Hail
all these
Denmark.
jokes that seem to permeate themselves in the community.
Mm-hmm. How did he
And
get that
the ending-
custom Hail Denmark ring? How did he even make that?
I don't know.
It looks
Magic.
3D printed.
I'm impressed. I
Yeah,
want
magic.
one. I wouldn't even know
But-
Poditis' name without that show. And now I get
But
Poditis. I know
Perditis
it.
is the best Glatorian.
Yeah, I know it by heart. I would not have
But yeah,
known it.
I watched 1 and 2 after I watched 3 because Leo told me to watch 3 first.
I thought I told you to watch it
But-
in order.
No, you told me to start with 3 because 3 was the best.
3 was the best, but you really should watch in order. That way you can get all the jokes.
I was totally fine starting with 3, actually. There's a lot of stuff that was really funny because I started with it. The only thing you don't get is that Perditis thing.
Mm-hmm. Tower at him.
But
Oh,
you
wait,
kinda
no,
fill
no,
in the
I
gaps.
almost spoiled.
I-
Never mind. Not spoiling. Nope. But I did.
Yeah.
You should watch
It
it
just-
yourselves.
Yes.
It's
Watch
totally
it.
worth every minute
Oh.
of it. It's like on the level it's better than almost any comedy movie.
Yes.
It's so great. And I really hope he continues and makes Reviving Bionicle 4 now that Bionicle's over again.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to see a couple more G2 guys pop up in the show.
I'd pay to see that.
I would.
to
I'd
see
pay too.
Reviving
I'd go
Bionicle
fund him
4.
right now.
You know,
Hey, let's start a GoFundMe for him.
he seems like the sort of person who would collect the pieces to build G2 Makuta in order to have him in the series.
Uh-huh.
I wonder
I'm
if
not
that will
sure.
happen.
Depends on how rich he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
even
he
I may not
did.
do that.
You know what Greg turned into in the end. He did manage to make that. So if he can make that, I'm sure he can make
Spoilers.
Makuta. I'm sure no one will get it. No one will
Uh,
get it.
It's
I
not
made it
Greg
as vague as
Farshchi.
I could. But yes,
But yeah,
spoilers.
watch it. It's definitely my favorite
Yes.
Biotube series ever.
Me
I'm
too.
disappointed I did not see it earlier.
And we shall name him after the most influential person in our lives, Greg.
Greg.
You guys have
Hail
to
Denmark.
see it. You have to.
Hail Denmark.
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 Hail- Is
Praise
this what
be to
we'll be doing
Lego.
for the rest of the podcast?
Well, that's going to do it for our list. It's a lot shorter with only us here, isn't it?
Yeah, I noticed that.
We still have enough time for the game.
Yay.
Bye, Leo.
The game. Yes.
And Leo spoiled what the game is going to be for us because he was testing it out on chat earlier.
Yes. So we'll be doing parts pile.
Yes.
And I fear that it will be harder than Ford.
Oh no. Leo, what did you do?
It's gonna be one of those.
Leo,
red
you do know the
pins.
rules for parts pile, right?
They're not that vague.
Alright, but speaking of rules for parts pile, the rules for parts pile is Leo is going to show us one piece from Bionicle's set. It's a set of 3 pieces from that set. Each time he shows us a piece, we will guess what set those pieces are from. And whoever gets it right first gets a point. Speaking of points...
Speaking.
Guys, fill the dead air.
Speaking.
Speaking and tweaking and peeking. I don't know.
Mark me. I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night.
Dun dun dun.
List.
Alright, speaking of score, the current score is
That segue.
OQ at 31.
Why do you
Klenda
refer
at
to yourself in the
14,
third person?
Ford at 33, Leo at 27, Mace at
ignoring
5,
me.
and Luris at 4.
Man, I'm at 5.
Because that's how I have it written here, Leo.
Mm.
Mace, you got some catching up to do.
All right.
Yes, I do. So I'll have to win every time this time.
Every time.
I'm, on the other hand, am about to take the number 1 spot
So
and get closer to... I have decided, guys, what we're going to do with these points. If at New Year's Eve is the final time where all the points are tallied up and the winner wins something.
Ooh.
Really? Like
Yes.
an actual, maybe Crota pack?
A Crota pack? What? Of all the things, you choose a Crota pack?
Why not? They go for $15 on Amazon. I don't want to pay that much.
Well, then who's going to pay for it if I win?
I have shout.
Because
We'll
I'm the
all
only one
pitch
who's gonna
in.
be paying for something.
We'll all pitch in.
We'll get you a Darth
You want to make that a
Revan
bet?
minifigure.
Mace, we all pitch in if whoever wins.
Yes.
All right, me and Mace will be pitching in if one of us wins.
Yes.
Or one of the other wins. Leo, are you in?
All right.
No chance
I have
I'm gonna win.
I have a slug in the chamber. It's cocked. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Now, just confirm. If after all 3 of these, none of you get it, I get a point.
Yes.
All right.
Leo, you dodged my question though. Are you in?
I am in. No, I don't
All
know.
right.
I'll think about it. You see, I don't really have a credit card.
Well,
PayPal.
I'll mail it to you.
yeah, mail me some money.
I'll mail you a couple Benjamins.
All right.
So fire.
All right.
Sending. There it goes.
I give up, Leo. This is not enough to go off.
I give up to
You
Pohatu.
at least narrow it down in your thinking. Pohatu? No, Pohatu never had that piece.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
have him.
Pohatu.
Which one?
Fantoka Pohatu had that one.
Fantoka Pohatu? Okay, well, wrong year.
All right. Well, we know it's not in Fantoka then.
Yes. And we know it's not anything from that year.
Anyway, Leo, I pass.
All right.
Keep going.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
All right, next one.
Golly, 2015.
Wrong.
Oh.
Can't be talking to you like he has that
Rockshi.
part in
It's the
silver.
Rockshi.
Mace, one guess per round.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay. I forgot. I haven't been on in a while.
It's a staff. I can tell that much. Is a Hyukimari.
Wrong.
Darn.
All right, ready?
Yep.
This will be a dead giveaway.
Oh.
Oh.
At least you know what it is.
I know what
I
it is.
know what it is. I'm just trying to
I'm
figure
trying to
out
guess the right
exactly what
one.
color that is.
I like this one because it actually challenges your knowledge of Bionicle.
I'm just trying to figure out, is that brown or black?
Does it look
It's
black
brown.
to you? So
You see, the black one has
Gurok?
silver. It's silver that melds into black.
what did you say, Mace?
Gurok,
Wrong.
the blue one.
No, it's not blue. One.
Oh.
I don't remember any of the names of these.
Ah.
I mean, I.
Well, do you just give me a color?
It's the brown rock sheep.
Correct. It is the Panrak.
No,
All right,
that's
I got
the
a
only
point.
one I had. No. I had that one in 03. Why do I not remember the Krata?
Well, there's always next one. Although,
All right. Speak.
Yeah.
although I fear this one may be even harder.
Oh boy. We talked about
If
this.
Ford can do it,
Evo.
so can I.
It's Evo.
Ford can't do it anymore.
No,
I told him never to do that again.
it's just my goal
It's
in life to
Evo.
torture you. You know it's not.
Tahu 2015.
Wrong.
Then move on.
All right, next one.
Chima. It's
Oh,
Chima.
You know it.
It's Laval.
Close. I'm looking for a specific one.
Laval.
Is it?
Phoenix,
It's Fire Laval then,
Fire
right?
Laval.
Yeah, LQ got Fire Laval because
Oh.
this was the next one.
Oh, I feel bad for Mace.
I was
But-
so close.
Not that bad that I'm going to give him the point.
I only have 5.
All right.
I am officially caught up to Ford. I'm about to take the number 1 spot.
Congratulations, you're
Oh,
about
you
to
better
lose
get
it.
well soon, Ford.
Here we go.
By the way, that's officially now a rule. No CCBS torso piece as your first piece.
Oh,
Okay.
black.
Here's the wait, Mace.
Boa
Think
Cat.
about it. Leo could be trying to trip us up.
Oh yeah, that's true. But did I get it?
Think about it carefully.
Hmm.
You know, if we were allowed to do system, you would be toast with this piece.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I better queue up the next one.
Huh. Trying to think.
I think I might have it wrong, actually.
Well, just give me a guess.
White Boa.
Wrong.
Oh.
Well, obviously this would have
It
to
is
be a
not
cow.
Korok
if
cow.
It is...
It is not Korok.
Oh yes,
cow.
I meant cow, white cow, but I'm probably wrong there too.
Now, I'm trying to think of other sets that would have used this piece, because Borak shields were quite a popular piece in later sets.
They were.
That's
were
true.
they?
I'm thinking vehicle, but I can't recall.
Oh
a vehicle.
yeah. They were all over the vehicles.
Oh boy.
Bum,
It
bum,
was not in
bum.
the Jetrex T6 as far as I remember.
That's
yeah,
not,
that doesn't have a saw piece.
That's not your choice.
No, that's not my choice.
That's
I'm
not
just
your
saying
choice.
it's not my choice. Oh, someone made a mech out of the XLR T9. And then what's the other one? I forgot what the T3 is called.
Do you want me to tell you if you're getting
Jetrax.
warm or cold?
Jetrax,
No, the
Rocka,
Jetrax is the
and
T6.
Accelera.
Do you want
Yeah,
me to
the
tell you?
Rocka,
Do you
the-
want me to tell you if you're headed in the right direction or not?
I'm not hitting in the right direction.
You're flying in the wrong one.
Yeah. Oh boy. Then it's not the Black Borak Kal, is it?
No, it is not Nuvat Cal. Next piece.
Oh. Okay.
Man,
Kitungu.
Yes.
Yes.
Just
Yes, I did it. I am in the lead.
just for confirmation, this was the next piece.
Yep, I definitely got there. I forgot Kitungu had those pieces for his spinny shield with the terrible stubby arm.
he
Yep.
did.
See, this wasn't so bad, was it?
No, but this wasn't the one that started off with a CCBS torso.
It's got
Maybe
the
I should
Chima
do that
pieces are
just
too
for
distinct, I
chuckles.
think.
All right, now I am in the lead. Ford is going to be mad he called in sick today.
Come on, Ford. We
Oh.
gotta take him down. Liberty,
Who's doing the game next
equality,
week, Leo?
violence.
This year I'm
Oh.
doomed, but next year I'm gonna beat all of y'all.
Glenda's doing the game next week, so we all have a chance to catch up.
I thought
except for
Maximilian
Glenda.
Robespierre was.
Whatever, Leo.
Better not get Talleyrand to do it. He always cheats.
Well, so do I, but
Sadly, you got no points that round. I almost feel bad for you.
I feel bad for me.
I should have chosen harder pieces, like black pins.
It's basically me, Leo, and Ford in the running at this point. If you guys want to get to that prize at the end of 2016, you got it.
Well, at this point, no one else in our crew knows about the prize.
Well, they will
Mal
when they
doesn't
listen
even
to
have
this.
a mic, and I'm only 1 point ahead.
He's supposed to
ahead
be
of him.
getting one.
He doesn't even have a mic yet.
He's supposed to be getting a new mic.
Is that the last of the
He's
parts?
around your area still.
Mm.
Ford still has a chance to catch up. Glenda needs about 20 points. It's still all very possible if they really try.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
We should do like
Not for me.
You know,
it's not possible.
there's other
for
things
me.
we can do. We could get some points too in the future that I won't talk about yet.
What are those?
I said
that
I
you
won't talk about them yet.
All right. Talk
But
about.
That's
Stay
the end of
tuned.
the game for
Talk
now, right?
about moving.
All right, now it is that time of the show where we give Leo 3 emails to choose from. One of which
my
gets
favorite
answered today, and 2 go back to the email queue to be answered later. Leo, are you ready?
I love the emails.
All right. Your options are... Question.
Where?
Add subject name here. And... another email sent by a Toa of Air.
Was that sent by Volans?
No.
No. Let's go with question. It's most
Okay,
direct.
question. This one comes from us from Lego Nate. Comes to us from Lego Nate. I am not qualified for this position. I have a question. I have been wondering how old is the oldest member and how old is the youngest member on your podcast. If this is too personal, you do not have to answer. It is not too personal.
No.
On the podcast or in our crew in general?
Let's go. Well, yeah, I guess there's a difference between that. Ford is the oldest.
Yes. And
Overall.
I'm very close second.
And then after that, I would probably be the third oldest, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then after me would go... Who's just below me? Would that be you, Leo?
I think so.
Or is Orion first?
I do
month-
not
Hi-
know.
No, yeah.
You
Orion's
guys,
birthday
your birthday
is
is
after
in the same
mine.
month.
Orion's birthday
It
is
is?
after mine, I think.
After yours, so he's younger than you?
I think so. By just a
All
few
right.
days.
Because you guys just both turned 18, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So...
I just turned 20
Yeah, so then
a week
it's Leo
ago.
and
We
Orion
can
around the
vote
same
now.
time.
Yay!
And then after that, I'm trying to think. I don't make sure I don't forget anyone. After that, I believe it's Glenda. Yeah, Glenda, and then Maluris, the youngest.
I thought Kep...
But they're
No, but Kepi
biggest-
will always be youngest in our hearts. I hope he doesn't listen to this. I hope the Lego role player doesn't tell him about this. 'Cause
Well,
he's
now
gonna
you
listen to
mention it.
Yeah, now I mentioned it.
Leo. You just screwed that up.
I'm
Oh,
digging a hole
dear.
for myself, aren't I?
No, but yes, the biggest
Quick,
age
drop the
gap though, was
shovel.
probably between the age gap between me and Mason Ford, which is about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, everyone's almost within a year of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, which means we can soon legally go to Brick Fair without adult supervision.
Yes.
Leo, I could do that all year this year.
Well, I know, but not all of us could.
Not you.
Not all of us were majors.
I'll try to get there next year. Next year.
We should all go to Brick Fair next year.
Yeah. I'd go to Brick Fair,
that'd be
Alabama
awesome.
this year, but it falls on the same weekend as the Scottish Healing Games.
Oh, so you ended up deciding on the Scottish Healing Games instead.
Yeah, it's tradition.
Didn't you have video of those on your channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time you updated your channel?
Last week I think when I got the mic. I did a mic test.
You did? You never tell me of the stuff you put on your channel. I don't
You're
subscribe to you.
to my channel, aren't you?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Well, go find out.
I'm logged into our BCC channel right now, and that one's not subscribed to you.
It should be.
Let's see. Am I subscribed to you? No, I'm not subscribed to you, Leo.
That's why you never see an update.
I guess I'll subscribe to you now.
Yes.
Yes.
You see, I've done a music test for Game of Shadows, which has been delayed.
Yes.
Cool.
Ah, here it is. Highland Games 2016. Wait a minute. Would that already happen then?
Yeah,
You don't tell
this
me
January.
anything, Leo. Wait, in January?
Yeah.
I thought you talked about it like... Is it 2017 then that's also over the Highland Games?
Yeah, it's every MLK weekend.
Oh, so it's always over that.
Yeah, it's always.
Oh. Then you should go to Virginia.
We'll see. I'm graduating this year, so maybe I can get that as a gift.
Brick Fair is a gift.
Yeah, I need money.
You need a lot of
money.
things.
I need a lot of things.
And
So,
all of them
the plan to
start
get
with
a lot of
money.
things is to steal cars. I'm gonna steal a bunch of cars from a car lot. And in order to disguise them from the police, I'll paint them different colors.
That'll
And
work
there.
flawlessly.
And speaking of email, we are running out of email, so please send us an email at bioniclecomedycentral@gmail.com.
Did we answer all of
.com.
Lego Nate's questions?
Do it for the
Yep, that was
children.
the only one.
The children.
The children.
And that is going to about do it for us today on this episode of the BCC podcast. Join us next week for more exciting Lego news and Bionicle discussion. They're not the same thing.
Lol. News.
Hey, there's Lego news, just not Bionicle news. That's why you can't say Bionicle news and you can't say Lego discussion.
Yeah, but we never stay on topic.
Yeah, that's
Do
true.
we talk about the news sometimes?
Sometimes.
Yes, in the news, two-headed Elvis clone wed space alien.
What's that from?
Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh, yes, I saw that one. All right. So,
Scientific
for Leo,
progress goes boy.
Mace,
Always
and
remember
myself, LQ, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.
You can never
Hail
do the outro
Denmark.
without me interrupting you, can you?
Not when you're here. I did it for a few weeks while you weren't here.
Hail Denmark, mates.
Hail Denmark, and good night.